there are, and I've met Derek Jeter before. We've talked before. I love him dearly as a diehard New York Yankee fan that I am. I love Michael Jordan. I've always sworn throughout my life, however, that the only player, the only professional athlete whose autograph I would ever seek in this lifetime is the great Muhammad Ali. That's it. But I'm going to tell you something right now. A close second would be El Capitan, Derek Jeter. I mean, what this guy means to New York, what he means to the sport of baseball, is on par, if not eclipses what he's meant to the New York Yankees. He's a 5-time champion, a 13-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove Award winner. We know how he got his 3,000th hit, which now stands at 3,316 career hits. This dude is just legit on every level. But at the same time, you know, what I admire most about him is that in all his years as a New York Yankee, the only speck of controversy that has ever been associated with his name was when the boss, the great George Steinbrenner, literally had gotten on him because he was questioning whether or not he was partying or living the nightlife a little bit too hard when Jeter was younger. And even then, they made fun of it by making it into commercials. That's it. That's it. In the dirtiest era in the history of not only baseball, but arguably professional sports, this guy personified cleanliness. Never anything attached to his name. He is one, I mean, to call him an ambassador, they should name the award after Derek Jeter for being an ambassador, not just of baseball, but of a sport. How to play, how to be professional, how to conduct yourself beyond the field of play. This dude is beyond special. I don't sit here very often. I respect and have a lot of love for a lot of cats on this level because I understand, at least to some degree, as a reporter, as one who chronicles legacies and history and credentials, etc. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone closer to perfection as a professional athlete as Derek Jeter. I mean, I pay homage to him, man. It's just, for me, I would feel this way about him, period, but it resonates far deeper than it would if I were a fan of anyone else. But because the Yankees are the #1 franchise in any sport that I love with all my heart, and you know this, Skip, it stings, man, because it's a reminder that everything must come to an end. And obviously he has a long life to live. But I almost feel like a funeral has been announced. I understand it had to come. I know. But it just feels to me like the Yankees are just never going to be the same, man. They're never going to be the same because Derek Jeter is about to walk away. I'm happy for him, but I'm miserable for me. I'm miserable for Yankee fans. I'm just miserable today.
Okay, I do understand, but I don't. I'm not a Yankee fan. So last night I tried to step back from all this and say, okay, if I took the same credentials and I didn't know that the name attached to these credentials was Derek Jeter, the captain, what would I think of his resume? And I told you on the baseball show that we did on opening day, you remember that one at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square in New York City? We did the debate about is Derek Jeter the greatest all-time Yankee? And I don't remember where you put him on your list, but you thought it was blasphemy that I went so far as to say he's not even in my top 5 Yankees. Remember that? Remember the debate we had?
Yes, I do remember that.
Okay, and we had Mayor Giuliani come on next couple segments, And the great Rudy Giuliani agreed with me. He couldn't put Derek just on career achievement, on numbers, in his top 5. And obviously you have Ruth, and you have DiMaggio, and you have Gary, and you have, go ahead, Yogi Berra. Go ahead.
There's a reason Giuliani is out of office, for uttering such blasphemy like that, like agreeing with you.
No.
That's why.
It was just truth. It was just truth. Okay, I'm going to throw this back at you and just explain it to me. I know about the signature play, Stephen A. I was there when he did the backflip and got Jeremy Giambi at home plate with the Oakland A's. I was covering at this point, up 2-0 on the Yankees in a best-of-5. They'd won 2 at Yankee Stadium, and Jeremy Giambi did not slide. And I will never forgive him for not sliding, because that saved a 1-0 win for the New York Yankees and got them back in that series that they ultimately won. I know about the dive in the stands. I was there the night he hit the first pitch home run in the 2000 World Series against the Mets. I know he's a .308 postseason hitter, and he's clutch, man. He won 5 Gold Gloves, not 15, but he won 5, which is very, very good. He won 5 Silver Sluggers, which means he was the best offensive player at his position that year, which was shortstop. Twice, though, did lead the league in hits. I give him high credit for that. But Stephen A., big picture now. Think about this. So it's been all the way from 2000 to 2014 with just 1 ring. I'm just trying to put this in some perspective. Let's not overgush here. It was all-time great, but was it the greatest? Is it Ali, Jordan, Babe Ruthian? I'm sorry, I can't quite go there, except for all the intangibles that you talk about, the class, the leadership.